Hi kids, welcome to our science lesson, Unit 8, Mixture. Topic, Soluble and Insoluble Materials. Before we start, let us look at the content standard, learning standard, and learning objective for this lesson. Content standard 8.1, Mixture. Learning standard 8.1.3 Identify materials that can dissolve and cannot dissolve in water by carrying out investigations. Learning objective By the end of the lesson, pupils will be able to identify objects that dissolve and cannot dissolve in water. Activity Stirring a mixture. This activity is as in your textbook, page 95 and 96. Before you start, please ready all these materials: salt, green bean, rice, and water. Pour 200 ml of water in each glass or cup. Then label it as A, B, and C. Now let's do the test. This is water in glass A, glass B, and glass C. This is salt, this is green bean, and this is rice. Now take a teaspoon of salt and put it in glass A. Then take a teaspoon of green beans and put inside the glass B. Take a teaspoon of rice and put in glass C. Take a spoon and stir the water in each glass and observe the changes. Look at the salt. What happened to the salt? Do they disappear? Can you see the salt in glass A? Next, stir the green bean in glass B. Look at the green bean. Do they disappear? Can you see the green bean in glass B? Now we stir the rice in glass C. Look, what happened to the rice? Do they disappear? Can you see the rice? We look it closer. Look at glass A. Is there any salt inside the glass A? There's no salt, right? We cannot see salt in glass A. Now look at glass B. Can you see green bean in glass B? Yes, there's a green bean. And look at glass C. Look at the rice. Can you see the rice inside the glass C? Yes, the rice still there. Now, record the observation. Record it in a table like this. You have to draw the table. Glass A, B, C. Materials: salt, green beans, rice. Visible or not visible, dissolve or not dissolve. You have to fill in the result of our investigation inside this table. Look at the glass A just now, and the materials is salt, and then our observation at the end of the investigation is the salt is not visible inside the glass A. So we write here not visible. So if the salt is not visible like this, it means the salt is dissolved in the water. It's dissolved in the water. No more salt we can see in glass A because the salt dissolved in the water. Look at glass B. Glass B material is green beans, and our observation at the end of the investigation is like this. We still can see the green bean inside glass B. So, does it visible? Yes, visible. Okay, we can see. If we can see the object, so we say it as visible. Okay, visible. So, do the green bean dissolve in water? No, right? So, we write here not dissolve. The green bean not dissolved in the water. We still can see the green bean inside the water. Next, look at glass C. This is glass C. Material inside the glass C is rice. At the end of the investigation, can you see the rice inside the glass C? Yes, we still can see the rice. So here we write visible. How about dissolve or not dissolve? Do the rice dissolve in the water? If you can see the rice, so it is not dissolved in water. So you write here not dissolve. Now make a conclusion from this activity. Conclusion: salt dissolve in water. Green beans and empty space do not dissolve in water. You have to fill the object or materials that does not dissolve in water here based on our investigation. I hope you understand our investigation. Now for your task, we have two tasks. Task 1, complete your report. Task 2, do exercise in your science activity book, page 58. As usual, please write the date today. This is an investigation. I investigate. Observing the solubility of materials, apparatus and materials. 4 beakers of the same size, glass rod, sugar, pebbles, food coloring powder, peanuts, and teaspoon. Steps: pour 200 ml of water in each beaker. Add 1 teaspoon of different materials into each beaker. Stir the water in each beaker for 1 minute. Complete the table with your observation. You may do this investigation at home, but if you don't have the materials, teacher will teach you here. Food coloring powder. After you stir the food coloring powder, does it dissolve in water? Yes. Food coloring powder dissolve in water. So you write here dissolve. This is dissolve. Then you write here. How about pebbles? Pebbles are the small stone. After stirring the pebbles, what happened to the pebbles? Do they dissolve in water? Still you can see the pebbles in the water after you stir it? Yes, we still can see the pebbles. If we still can see the pebbles inside the water, so pebble is not dissolved in water. So you write here not dissolved. This one is not dissolved. You write in this row. Next, how about sugar? After you stir the sugar in the water, can you see the sugar? No, right? Where's the sugar? The sugar dissolved in water, so we cannot see the sugar after we stir the water. So, sugar dissolved in water. So, we write dissolve in this space, dissolve. This is the spelling for dissolve. You write here. How about peanuts? After you stir peanuts in water, do they dissolve? Can you see the peanuts in water after you stir it? Yes, we still can see the peanuts in the water after we stir them. So, peanuts not dissolve in water. So, you write not dissolve in this space. Now, questions. Number 1, empty space and empty space dissolve in water. So here in this empty space for number 1, you have to write the name of materials that dissolve in water. You take the name of materials from this table. From this table. You have to write the name of the material here. And then number 2, empty space and empty space do not dissolve in water. Look at the table again. Which materials do not dissolve in water? Then you write the name of the material in this empty space. I hope you understand our lesson today. That's all. Thank you. Bye.